if you've done any kind of content creation and you've built a community and you've become mutuals with people, eventually there's going to come a point in time where you will have been mutuals with somebody that you thought you agreed with, or you thought was somebody or something that you ultimately found out that they were not. And I've had a handful of them, people that, even though I agree with 99% of the things that they say, they said or did something that I found egregious enough that I didn't want to be part of their world anymore, so I extricated myself and just wasn't part of the world anymore. And I don't go, oh, I'm unfollowing this person and I have a beef with this person. You don't ever know about any of those people. I am going to show you one of those people in this video, however. I had become mutuals with this person a few years ago, and I thought they were somebody that they were not. They ultimately turned out to be much more conservative, much more far-right leaning than I thought that they were, and I was just shocked when I saw some of the more recent content come across my For You page, given their conservatism, given their right-leaning nature that I ultimately learned of after becoming mutuals with them. I was shocked to learn that they had a problem with capitalism.
I just got my bill in the mail for my open heart surgery. You know, the surgery I needed so I wouldn't die, so I could go back to work and paying bills and paying taxes. You want to see what it is? $482,893.78. That's just the hospital bill. That's not the doctor visits, all of the equipment, all of the prescription medications I have to take for the rest of my fucking life, all of the evaluations, all of the medical procedures and the follow-ups. Why am I even doing it?
Those are those conservative ideals. Those are those rugged individualism, unfettered capitalism. Hey, if you can't fucking swing it, don't get the service. Conservative ideals that you espouse now. You talk against progressive ideals and you talk for conservative ideals, and then you're shocked when it's going to cost you fucking $500,000 to stay alive. Are you paying all of that, or do you have some insurance picking some of that up? Because there's some of that socialism you folks don't like, huh? And you said, why the hell am I even doing this? Yeah, what good question, considering you made this fucking video.
I'm angry because I was supposed to die in December. December 26th was my expiration date. Actually, the 22nd was. Nitro kept me alive to the 26th. But instead, I'm alive. And I'm in court fighting a ticket, and I still have to work and pay taxes. I could have been at eternal rest, and instead I'm dealing with this bullshit.
I remember all of those tearful videos about how you needed this surgery and you needed to stay alive. And now you're saying that, you know, I got to deal with this bullshit when I should have been expired. Then why the fuck did you even go through the surgery? Why the fuck did you have all of those tear jerker videos talking about how badly you were deathly afraid of, and in my opinion, rightfully so, expiring? Back to your now hatred of capitalism. So you don't like the fact that somebody's going to have to pay $500,000 to stay alive. I'm betting you're going to love some type of socialized health care, like in the form of health insurance or maybe a state-run coverage of some nature to help you pay for some of that. On top of that, you want your parking spots for free too. Here's some more anti-capitalism talk from the conservative. And before we watch this next video very quickly, she does a follow-up video of this talking about how I don't mind if they make a profit. I just wish that they would take better care of the facilities if they're going to make a profit. But that's not what she said in this original video. In this original video, she is dead set against anybody making a profit off of the land that they own.
Oh,
thought you guys told me the truck parking club only uses places that didn't typically have truck parking before. That it's not taking away the parking from truck drivers. It's adding truck parking to the industry to help a parking crisis. Then tell me why I'm at this truck stop and every single parking space is paid parking. Truck parking club.
Capitalism.
You want to tell me again how truck parking club isn't taking parking from truck drivers and turning it into a for-profit thing when we can't find adequate parking and ripping us off? I just went and asked them, did they approach truck parking club or did truck parking club approach them? Truck parking club approached them. So they're going into truck stops that originally had free parking and they're asking them if they want to make money by exploiting us, by charging for all that parking out there. Now, this truck stop, at least, is not too bad. They're only charging $10, so that's not as bad as $25 like I've seen for the vacant lots at most of truck parking clubs locations. But, yeah, they're going into truck stops and stealing our parking so that they can make a profit while we can't find parking.
When you hear that video, you don't hear anything about, I don't care if they make a profit, just take care of the parking lots. When you hear that video, you hear a driver saying, I want free fucking parking. You own the land and I should be able to park on it for free. That's not a very conservative ideal. Maybe that's how I was duped into becoming a mutual with you to begin with, right? You made it seem like you had some progressive ideals, but you only have progressive ideals when it comes to you. When it comes to everybody else, fuck them. You want your free parking. You want somebody to help you pay for your $500,000, right? All of that shit's fine. If anybody else gets any help, though, they're the assholes. There's your modern conservative for you.